Adema on the beat.
See Mami Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my uche de Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. Me self they shake my hand no feel. Yesterday we laughed, today I just swim home. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
Chinedu voice from under the soil. Brother, no let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she no sabi this woe. I beg, my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make me try you. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts, we no go fail you. If we hold this love, their death go burn you.
Oh, make me try you.
Back up joints with a trembling, oh, hey. If we no join our
which way Biafra? Which way we they go now? Leader them maddest people they fight guy. From BRG to USB, Wahala no the rest. Which way Biafra? Which way we they go now? Leader them maddest people they fight guy. From BRG to USB, Wahala no the rest. Big no, oh. Please, please, oh. No be your body divide us. Now we do amo. Big no, oh. Form soldier, but we still they be for them carry canoe go, we turn enemy. Simon open mouth, them start to judge his speech. Telegram full of war, no love at all. One side say autopilot, one say delete them all. But the blood where we shed, we know they flow backward. USB rise, but ego they break what? We get banner, we get flag, but every corner, now tribal drive. Big on, oh. Which way now, which way, oh. No be your body divide us. Now we do amo. Talk true now. Big on, oh. Biafra get the dream, but I hate it, they slow and go. Unity no get duplicate, no try fake am. You dey form freedom fighter, but you dey hate am. USB no be juju, now we go build am. Stop to cause, make we raise nation. Which way Biafra? Which way we they go now? Leader them maddest people they fight guy. From Bridgie to USB, Wahala no the rest. Big on, oh. Which way now, which way, oh. No be your body divide us. Now we do amo. Talk true now. Big on, oh. Big on, oh. Biafra get the dream, but I hate it, they slow and go. And we get a leader, them carry. We get a soldier, them jail. We get a youth, them divide. Still we rise, USB worldwide. Which way Biafra? Which way we do go now? Bigger them honest people they fight high. From Virgin G to USB, Wahala no the rest. Big on, oh. Which way now, which way, oh. No be your body divide us. Now we do amo. Talk true now. Big on, oh. Biafra get a dream, but I hate it, they slow and go.
This is my wicked word. This is my confusion word. Listen to Biafran. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but then nothing on the side. Along the Sukudu Road, I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver, waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen. The driver tell the body boy, see no day for talk. See nothing for talk. If we better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. The driver waiting. The driver waiting. This is my wicked word. This is my confusion word. Listen to Biafran. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Polly they go to work. Polly they work for bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but the nothing on the side. Along the Sukudu Road, I see people run. I see people run. Then I ask the driver waiting they happen. The driver waiting they happen.
We
pray the prayer of David from the book of Psalm, chapter 7. And I will pray in English because a lot of people are listening all over the world. I mean, a lot. Millions are listening all over the world. And I want them to follow our proceedings this very evening. Very, very critical, very, very important that we do so. O Lord, my God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, we take refuge in you. Save and deliver us from all that pursue us. Because if you look away from us, they will tear us apart like a lion and rip us to pieces with no one to rescue us. Because the world is against Biafra for no reason. We are hated, we are despised for no discernible reason. Only thee, O Lord God Almighty in heaven, is our Savior, not man. You must come to our rescue. Because you are our Lord and you are our God. If we have done this, if I have done anything, if there is guilt on my hands, if I have repaid anybody, be it friend or an adversary, with evil or without cause, have done wrong to any man or woman, then let the Fulani Janjaweed pursue and overtake me. Let them trample down my life to the ground and make me sleep in the dust. Arise, O Elohim, Adonai El Shaddai, in your anger, rise up against the rage of the Fulani Janjaweed Caliphate and the Zoological Republic. You will rise and you will fight for your children. You will awake, O Heavenly Father, Lord God Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the owner of the universe, for you must decree justice. Let your children and all men and of goodwill gather around you while you sit on top of your throne in the highest of the heavens, the habitation that only thee can ever occupy. Only you, O Heavenly Father, will judge the people. You will vindicate me, O Lord, you will vindicate IPOB, you will vindicate your children of Biafra, according to our righteousness, according to our integrity. O Most High, bring an end to the violence of the wicked, bring an end to Fulani Janjaweed violence in our land, bring an end to their abductions, bring an end to their kidnappings, bring an end to their extrajudicial slaughter of the innocent, bring an end to their forced conversion of Christians into Islam, bring to an end their mediocrity, bring to an end their senseless feudal rule, bring to an end their evil and their deception. Come and secure the righteous, because only you, O God Almighty in heaven, can see in the dark. Only you know the hearts of men. You are our shield. We have nobody. Between 67 and 1970, the whole world ganged up and fought against your children. We did not steal anything from anybody. We did not go after anybody's possession nor inheritance. We were on our own in the land that you gave to our ancestors. They conspired, they connived, they colluded to kill us. Over 5 million people. We are dead at the end of it. You are our shield. We do not trust in any man or in any state. We trust only in thee, because you are God and you always save the upright at heart. Anybody whose heart is clean, oh Heavenly Father, to those you do not abandon to their enemies. That is why you cannot abandon IPOB. That is why Biafra can never be abandoned. Because your words are yea and amen. You are God, you're not human. Facebook may have been bought over by Nigeria, and we pray that Twitter will not succumb to their threats and their violence. You are God, and you are an upright and a just judge. But you are also a God that displays his wrath every blessed day. If Fulani Janjaweed do not relent in what they are doing, if the Fulani Caliphate continues to pursue this scorched earth policy of abductions and murder and mayhem, then you, O Lord God in heaven, you will sharpen your sword, you will bend and string your bow, you will prepare your deadly weapons, you will make ready your flaming arrows. Whoever is pregnant with evil conceives trouble and gives birth to disillusionment. That is what is happening in the zoo called Nigeria. Nigeria is pregnant with evil because it conceived trouble and it has now given birth to disillusionment. All the holes that the Fulani Janjaweed are digging for us into that pit, they are falling into one after the other. The trouble that they have caused will always rebound on them. Their violence will come down on their own heads. O Heavenly Father, for we shall give thee thanks always, all the days of our lives, because only thee is righteous. We shall sing songs of praise unto your holy name, O Most High. For as long as there is a child on this earth of Biafran descent and heritage, O Heavenly Father, we shall worship your name and your name alone, now and forevermore, we pray. He said, that was our prayer this evening. We are now going to proceed without further hesitation to bring to you the gospel which I have been mandated by heaven to preach to the children of men. Who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever, we pray. He say. One thing is obvious that I want to remind the zoo this very evening is that we are indestructible. And we are not going to stop until we get what we are looking for. What we're asking for is simply a referendum that will lead us to the democracy, the freedom, the liberation that Biafra portends, not just for the trapped and subdued indigenous populations in the damnable contraption called Nigeria, but the whole of Africa as well. Because right now we are in a state of war. We are in a state of war. It is the express wish of the Fulani Caliphate to kill our people. Their plan during the war was to kill every male, every adult, male and female, up to the age of 10, and then groom them to become Janjaweed slaves. That was what happened. They tried that experiment with a few people. Emeka was one of them. Go and ask. Some of you do not understand your history. You have no idea where you're coming from. That is why some of you do not know where you're going to. That is why fools like Omahi are confused. That is why they do not understand what we are confronting, what we are facing. I want Dave Omahi to understand something very, 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 very carefully. to pay attention to what I have to say. You were against IPOB, your army, your police. You people are the ones inviting the army to come and kill your own people. Our land is the way it is today because of Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma thought that we are in the era of 2017, 2018, 2019. Bring the Fulani army to come, kill 1 or 2 people, and everything will be quiet. No, not anymore. They are going to die in our land. Some of you idiots, some of the people, some of you, should I say, natural born saboteurs and traitors. Some of you fools that can never see what the enemy is doing to you is only when there is a retaliation that you start to yap and to complain. I want to remind each and every one of you that Nigeria has been killing us since 1945. Since 1945. And your peaceful agitation never got you anywhere. Begging and pleading never got you anywhere. They killed in 1945, killed in 1953, killed in 1950. In fact, every year since 1945, they've been killing you. They slap you on one side, you turn the other one. That was the cut off the head of Akaloka. Nobody said anything or did anything about it. That is why none of you is amongst the Security Council in the zoo. You don't even understand. You don't even reason very well. You think that by saying yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, to everything that Fulani says, that they will love you. You are a fool. Therefore, why you are an idiot. You are a fool, a complete idiot. You should have focused on your 419. You should have used your computer to be scamming white people. That is your job. Or that was your job, and maybe it still is. Before you became, the Fulani picked you up. Because what the Fulanis did was to go and pick up vagabonds in our land to make them governors. And yourself. Will you people come out in the public to speak? When our land was our land, can you people come outside to speak? Because in our land, once you are a criminal, you will not be allowed to speak in public. Once you are a thief, you can never be allowed to speak in the gathering of the elders. It's impossible. You cannot do it. But of course, we are living in strange times. We are living in the time of the Fulani Janjaweed. That was, if not that people rose up and said, no, Ararume would have been the governor of Imo State today. Another criminal, another murderer, another killer. These are the type of vagrants that the Fulanis are bringing to come and lead us. Dave Umahi, you're telling me you don't understand what happened to your people. You don't understand that we lost 5 million people. Look at all the commissioners of police saying, oh, don't come outside. No, you can go. Dishonor the dead. Don't remember your heroes. Let me remind you what they did to you, because some of you do not know. As they were running from the aircraft, as the massacre was going on, there were Igbo people amongst the custom officers, and they dropped their chalk and they fled, only to be shot in the main terminal by other soldiers. I hope, Dave Umahi, you're listening to me very carefully. I am not the person to remind you to honor the dead. Because with great position comes great responsibility. I don't want to denigrate the death of Abiola because he did very well for his people. The Yoruba political leaders, they fought and agitated until June 12 became a public holiday. Is that not true? One man, one Yoruba man. And we lost over to lead. Have you not seen Netanyahu stand before the whole world during the commemoration of Holocaust that happened in Europe? Every blessed year. Every blessed year. Have you not seen Her Britannic Majesty, the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, stand at the cenotaph the 11th of November every blessed year to remember those that fought and died for their country? Do you also know, Dave Umahi, in your stupidity, you don't even begin to acknowledge that had all these men that perished in the trenches had they not died in the trenches? Look at what is happening in Plateau. Look at what is happening in Taraba. Look at what is happening in Benue. Look at what is even happening in Niger State. The same thing. Look at what is happening in Yoruba land. The same thing could have been happening to us today. Let me tell you something that you don't know. Because these men fought and died for us. They gave us hope. That was the job of Ojukwu. Ojukwu was the Moses of our time, our trailblazer. God used Ojukwu to say to us, there is a promised land somewhere called Biafra. Only when you people are worthy will I lead you to that land. Israelites were wandering all over the wilderness for 40 years. We have been wandering now for over 50 years because of our sinful nature, because of our wickedness against our own people. This same army that killed our people and slaughtered us is the same army that you criminals are inviting into our land to kill the same people, that their fathers were killed by the same vagabonds that you're bringing in.
How many Southerners have lost their life in the north? In the name of Boko Haram, which is a scam. How many Southern soldiers have lost their life? How many Biafran soldiers have lost their life in the northeast in the name of fighting a scam war? How many people have they killed? Like I have just shown you, our own is evidence. I am just showing you that we have seen where 500 were killed, 200 were killed, 1,000 were killed, 1,000 buried, 200, 50, 30. Every day they are ambushing police. They are coming, they are ambushing the soldiers. They are coming to the barracks, to their base to kill them. And it is not their business. They organized the same people to come to our land to kill. They started burning police stations. They started killing police. They blame IPOB. They blame ESN. At the end of the day, we were vindicated. And they are not happy. We were vindicated. The same people that they are using to implicate us, God also started punishing them. Somebody like Uwazirike. Uwazirike was the one who called a non-government ESN. Uwazirike said Mazenam Dikano is the one who owned a non-government. Uwazirike called ESN rag. The same Uwazirike today. Unrepentant satanic man today turn around to preach Mazenam Dikano, to deceive some people. And some idiots are sharing it. Some fools, out of hatred for Simon Ekpa, they are sharing it. The more they attack me, the more people will come to understand that I'm not a bad person and I mean well for this struggle. The more they attack me, the more people will understand. I want them to show me. I have said it severally. They say I am a Nigeria agent, double agent. I have asked them, bring any evidence. I know you don't have. Okay, bring any audio recording where I was seen discussing with any politician. That was the reason Uwazirike came out to say nobody called them, nobody can call him, he don't know anybody, he don't talk to anybody. That was the reason Uwazirike come to say it. Because he has made all the contact with all the saboteurs in the politics in Nigeria. Do you have contact with this Simon Ekpa? Do you speak to Simon Ekpa? Do we have anybody in the APC who has spoken to Simon Ekpa? Is there any governor who has spoken to him? Any senator? They have made all this finding after my exposition. None. And he came to say, nobody know him, nobody speak to him, nobody speak to him, because they have found out. I don't speak to anybody. And I have the contact. I have their contact. And if I want to speak, I will speak to them. Some of them know me personally. Some of the senators know me personally. Some of the governors know me personally. Personally. I don't speak with them. So, and I challenge anybody. If you know that if you have any audio recording of Simon Ekpa, not even discussing anything, just that I am talking with somebody, just like I know the person, I am discussing with him. That is, he calls me, hello Simon, how are you? How are you doing today? How is everything? I want you to bring the audio because the record. If you talk to Nigerian politicians, they record it. But you know what? They will not bring because they don't have. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that I don't even speak to any politician. In fact, I don't even have the time to speak to any Nigerian politician. There are some of them that I respect. Some of them, and they know themselves. In fact, I respect only one politician in Nigeria. Only one person. I respect it, or let me say two. I respect two politicians very well. And they know me very well. I don't talk to them. In fact, I told one to block my number. Immediately I joined IPOB, I told one to block my number. And he did. You see, people don't know how serious I am. I told one to block my number. He did. And I called the number and made sure he blocked me. I told him we are not fighting, but I don't want to speak to you. Block my number, please. After that, I tried the number. He respected that and blocked the number. Till today. So nobody will come and say, I am speaking to him. Nobody. Not to talk of collecting money. Not to talk of being a Nigerian agent. For what? And it baffles me. You know, there is no lie you cannot tell. And because the people that are telling this lie don't have brain. Otherwise, why would somebody be fighting Nigeria and working for the Nigeria at the same time? It doesn't make sense. But of course, to fools, it makes a lot of sense. They tell you Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government. He has come to destroy IPOB. He has come to do this. We are going to know who is real at the end of the day. Listen, I am not shaking. Even if Mazenam, they cannot come out today and say, okay, I'm not going to talk. I will be here until Onicharonde. Do you know what is Onicharonde? Until we see he will use his own eye. He will watch my videos. He is going to hear the truth at the end of it. I'm not shaking. And I will not change. This is who I am. This is who I am. I can't change. There is nothing you can do in this life to shake me. I am unshakable. And I am crazy at the same time. Very, very crazy. When it comes to what I know that I'm doing the right thing, I don't move. I am fighting for the freedom of my people. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. They call them heroes. Heroes. People who fought, finished war for independence from Russia. I told him we are not fighting, but I don't want to speak to him. Block my number. Onicharonde. Do you know what is Onicharonde? Until we see he will use his own eye, he will watch my videos, he is going to hear the truth at the end of it. I'm not shaking. And I will not change. This is who I am. This is who I am. I can't change. There is nothing you can do. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. They call them heroes. Heroes. People who fought, finished war for independence from Russia. They honor them every year. On the 6th of December, we celebrate independence in Finland. It is a big celebration. It's a big celebration. The president will stand and all the House of Representatives, all the house of whatever, all big politicians, diplomats from Scandinavia, from everybody will come and line up to greet and shake the president. It's a big thing. People died. So if any country, know what is freedom, Finland is one of them that know what is freedom. And some fought, thank you, Alina Katan. Some fought and finished wars, yes, and survived. Your grandfather fought Finnish war, thank you. So the country where I am is the country that know what is freedom, what freedom means. And they are very, very sympathetic to people that are being killed like they are killing us in Africa. They are very, very sympathetic. If you come to this country, you see what they call castle or castle. You go to castle, what the Finnish people built during the war in the cold of minus 40 degree, where there is no cloth, where people don't have the kind of cloth you have today, and under the cold of minus 40 degree, above freezing point, they build castle. And they saved life. The people were going into the castle for safety. It is only in a country that don't know what is war. Only in a country that they just out of a referendum, they got independence and all that. They don't know what is war. They don't know what is freedom per se, even though they know. But not like a country like Finland. They fought. And people died. So why wouldn't I be very bold and very brave to fight for the freedom of my people? And the people I'm fighting the freedom with are only interested in castigating and blackmailing me, telling that I am an agent of Nigerian government. I don't know how I become the agent of Nigerian government, because I have different opinion with you, because I don't want corruption, because I don't support evil. All of a sudden, I become the Nigeria agent. That is a very confusing thing. Because actually, it is you people that are supporting corruption that I will say you support the Nigeria system. I don't support Nigeria system. That is why I'm different. You are fighting me because I say no to corruption in the leadership. You are fighting me because I don't support evil. You are fighting me because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told me to stand by the truth, and I want to stand by the truth. You are fighting me because I am doing something differently than you. Because I don't be follow. I'm not looking for any favor from anybody. I'm not looking for anybody in the leadership to recognize me. I don't care. You can't give me anything. That is the only difference we have. The only difference is that I am not looking for anybody to give me position in IPOB. I don't need it. I'm not looking for somebody to favor me in IPOB. I don't need it. But you need it. You need it to survive. You need favor from the leadership. You need to get document. You need to get money to feed yourself. You need to make a living. You need the recognition. I don't need all those things. That is the difference between me and you. And that's why I can stand on my ground without looking face. I am already a made man before joining the struggle for Biafra. I did not come here as a hungry person. I am made. It is not bragging, but it's a fact. Before joining Biafra struggle, I have made name. The only thing is that you don't know me. And I am very, very happy for myself. The only thing is that you don't know me. And the people who know me. But I have made name for myself. I have distinguished myself honorably in my own profession and in everything I do. So you don't know me. But the struggle now made you to know me. So the only difference between me and you people is that I am not looking for favor from anybody. And that's why I can talk anyhow I want. It is not pride. It is just who I am. And that is why I don't care what you do. So long as I stand on the truth and what I believe is truth, I don't care. And I'm not afraid of anybody. If you like, go to Juju and consult Juju. I have God in me. If I have challenged you people, if you like, you go to your Aroshi and kill ram or kill cow and Fulani. You people don't know that most of the Aroshi is not working anymore because you are killing Fulani cow to Aroshi Igbo. When you go to Oracle, you will see Fulani, you will see this Nama. Nama is all these things are, you know, oh my God. You people think that all these things have power. You don't have power again. Fulani Juju have actually neutralized all of them. You go to all this Oracle, you bring a ram to kill to Igbo Aroshi and the Igbo Oracle. Most of the things happening to you people today, you caused it yourself. You want to bury your mother, even though some of us have made that mistake, but we have repented. You want to bury your mother, you use a Fulani cow to bury your mother. And it's abomination. You want to bury your father, you use Fulani cow to bury your father. It's abomination. It's arrow. Some of you don't know this. You have sinned against your own land. If you want to celebrate something, you kill Fulani cow. For what? When you have the Igbo cow, when you have the traditional cow of Igbo and your own people, you don't use it. When you have Mpi, you know what is Mpi? If you want to go and appease your Aroshi, use Mpi Mbo that smells. That is what the Oracle can understand. Not when you go and bring a fake Fulani cow that are Juju cow. The cow that can multiply in the bush in the night. A cow that can disappear after they kill them in the market. You come and use it to abuse your Oracle. Your Oracle will explode and begin to kill people. I am telling you. Some of you don't know what you have done in your land. Our land has been adulterated by all these foreign cows and the cows that our Oracle don't eat. That is what is bringing problem to some of you. So I said, go and consult your Oracle. I don't care. I will stand on the truth without shaking. Because he that is in me is greater than he that is in you. I have it double portion. Christianity, I am there. Traditional, I am there. Pastor, I am there. Reverend Father, I am there. In fact, look at this. It is not fancy. It is not fancy. You see it? Anyhow you want it, I did. It is not fancy. So if you want anyone you want, I did there. And I know they hide. So, but the point is that I believe in God. And I believe in Jesus Christ as a personal Lord and Savior. But what you don't know is bigger than you. In Finland, where I live, people died fighting for the freedom of this country. People died, and they respect them. They call them heroes. Heroes. People who fought, finished war for independence from Russia. They honor them every year.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I appreciate everyone that has connected. It's been a very long message. No matter what happened, whatever message I play at the beginning of this very program, it is very important. Whenever I play those messages, it is for you to pay attention and learn from it. It is for you to learn from it. It is to remind you that most of the answers we are seeking for, we already have it with us, but we don't have time to look into those answers. That is the only problem we are having. And that is why I take time to play videos of our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, the information they have left with us, even when they are absent, you can continue to feel their presence if you are close and you are watching. You are all welcome wherever you are watching us from. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect everyone of us. And I say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. For those who are joining us for the very first time on this platform, in this very platform, what we do is to promote Biafra. This platform is not here to attack anybody. We are not here to instigate violence. We are not here to preach hate. We are not here to speak against any tribe, race, or religion. What we do in this platform is to promote Biafra. It does not matter under which canopy you are. It doesn't matter who you claim to support. It doesn't matter your ideology or your orientation. If you decide to join us here to air your opinion, you are welcome. You are entitled to your opinion. We are not going to gag you. You have every right to exercise your own view, express your view. And if you have a superior argument, you are highly welcome. Bring up your superior arguments. We are ready to learn. That is why we are here. Nobody is the master of knowledge and nobody knows it all. We only improve ourselves by listening to each other and hearing from each other. So if you have something to say with us, the link is there. All you need to do is to click the link and join us on the program. And remember, when you join us on this program, if you are appearing on video, make sure you appear in a very decent manner. Whether you appear on video or on audio, the most important thing we want is your voice. If you are appearing in audio, very well. And whatever you want to say, please try to make sure you speak in a very civil manner. It doesn't matter how angry you are with what is going on. It doesn't matter how angry you are with those of us who are anchoring the program. It does not matter what you have heard. You must try as possible. Try your best to make sure you speak in a civil manner. Civility is very important for us in this very platform. Those things that is making you angry, that thing you want to say, you can still say it, but in a civil manner. You don't come here to insult and abuse people or denigrate people. We don't allow that. We will never permit that in this platform. This is a place where Biafrans come to express themselves, share views, ask questions, get answers. That is what we do here. And the only thing we pursue and promote is Biafra and nothing else. The Biafra that I need is that Biafra where there will be equality, equal treatment for all. There will be no double standard, there will be no sacred cow. That is where we are. Not the Biafra of propaganda, not Biafra of blackmail, not Biafra of lies. Because our leaders have made it clear that we cannot be able to get Biafra in lies, in propaganda, and in blackmail. So search yourself very well, wherever you are standing, whichever camp you believe you are, whatever you are promoting, that thing you are talking about, is that the truth? Give yourself some little assignment to find out if that thing you are supporting and promoting is the truth. If it is, go on. If it is, go on. If you are convinced, your soul and heart convinces you that what you're doing is the right thing, my brother, my sister, I'm not going to stop you. Go on. Go on. I'm not here to judge you. The judgment day is ahead. And when the time comes, every one of us will give account of our stewardship. In a very short while, every single one of us will give account of our stewardship. And then and only then, whatever you do, we stand before you, because the internet never lies. The internet never forgets. Even when you have forgotten, even when you delete, some of us will take it and will reserve it for you until that appointed time. There are people whose duty in this very app is to make sure they reserve all your informations. Once you appear, your messages on the comment section, your word you speak, they are keeping record for the appointed time, either for you to get your reward or the other way around. So whatever you are doing, search your heart. Remember, I said that you will be held responsible for whatever you say or do. I will be held responsible for mine. Nobody will be punished for my sake, or nobody will punish for your own sake. You have to face your own, carry your own cross. That is why in this cause of Biafra, which is something that concerns every one of us, that is where our interests meet, collective interest, freedom of Biafra. In pursuing freedom of Biafra, that is where our collective interest meets, and we cannot shy away or run away from it. No matter the differences we might have, no matter our Republican nature, we have our views and we have our ways of doing things. There is one common thing that we are chasing after: freedom. Freedom. So whatever you are doing, whatever you are doing, when you remember that we are pursuing one thing, that freedom, you should calm down and think again. Before you raise your hand against your brother, before you push that propaganda or blackmail, before you take that action, think again. We are pursuing the same cause, freedom. And I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will give us the grace to do the right thing. We have seen what has happened. It is not a good thing, and we will not be silent. It is sad that today, some people have forgotten. There was something that Mazi Simon Ekpa did after the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His very first broadcast, Mazi Simon Ekpa vowed that he would never, ever allow the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be thrown away. He vowed that he would never allow the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be silenced. He vowed that he never allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be forgotten. And he kept his vow. He kept his vow until they activated their global conspiracy and took him away. Mazi Simon Ekpa never looked back. And in keeping his vow, he made sure that every single thing he's doing to keep the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not indict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in any way. He was doing everything lawfully and standing on to take responsibility for it. Today, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is not here. The least we can do for him today is to make sure we keep his legacy and make sure that he's not forgotten. That is the least you and I can do. The least we can do is to continue to put Mazi Simon Ekpa on the front line. Make sure that he's not forgotten. Make sure that the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa is not swept under the carpet. Make sure that that legacy he kept will continue. That is the least you can do for him. The same way he did for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So ask yourself, in these few months of absence of Mazi Simon Ekpa, what are you doing? Have you forgotten him, or you are still remembering him? Are you trying to wipe away his legacy, or you are trying to promote his legacy? Ask yourself these questions. What are you doing in support of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who has given it all for your sake, for my sake, who put his own life on the line to see that the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands? And he kept his promise from the first day to the last day. He went ahead to say that he will make sure, with the support of all the Biafrans, that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is regretted by the Zulasian Republic. That he will make sure that the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is much more expensive. The continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is much more expensive than leaving him outside. These are the vows he made, and he kept them. He kept them. He kept them till the very day he was taken away from our midst. What about you? Those of us that still have some little freedom, enjoy freedom, how are we trying to help to make sure that the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa is not ridiculed? What are we doing to see that Mazi Simon Ekpa's name is not swept on the carpet, that his legacy continues? To make sure he's always remembered, to make sure that we push this case to the positive conclusion, not a negative conclusion. What are you doing on that regard? It's a question for thought. Whatever you are doing today, ask yourself, this thing you are doing, will it be for the benefit of Biafra, to promote Biafra? How will this thing you are doing affect our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Sula Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra itself? When you find the answer to it, then you will decide whether if you continue on the line you are going or you will not. The message is for everybody. Digest it within yourself, think about it within yourself, and give an answer to yourself. As I have said always, in my platform, I promote Biafra from A to Z. The moment I joined Biafra, it wasn't because of any, nobody called me, nobody is paying me. Nobody called me personally to say, oh, come and talk about Biafra. Nobody did. I started by myself, on my own. Every platform that I have used to talk about Biafra, platform that I have built, and YouTube and Facebook took it down. I have lost so many platforms. I built by myself without any support, without any advertisement from anybody. I did it because Biafra belongs to me. It is about me, not about, I'm not doing it because I'm doing it for somebody else. I'm doing that because of my generation unborn. Because it is the truth. Because it is what it was doing. That is why even I take the pain, even when I'm not supposed to be online, I come. Yesterday, I wasn't able to come online yesterday because of so many pressures. But later on in the evening, I still came. Some issues came up in the morning. I couldn't be able to anchor my morning program. I tried and tried. I couldn't be able to anchor. I left it. In the evening, I still came online and anchored my program. And today I'm here. It's not always easy. But when I remember what is ahead of us, today, the mouthpiece of Biafra that we know, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, is not here with us. They conspired against him. So this is not the time to be silent. Even though he told us beforehand that we should prepare for radical evangelism. This is that time. This is the time for radical evangelism. So every one of us have to be part of it. Both you on the comment section, everyone put our hands on the deck and make sure that the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is not forgotten. To make sure that this case doesn't hold water. To make sure that we call attention of the world to the conspiracy of Finland and Nigeria and their injustice against our Prime Minister. Today we have come once again, as we always do. And today, I have chosen a topic to discuss. And the topic I chose today says, who indicted Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister? Who indicted Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra? Nigeria's conspiracy and Biafran betrayal revealed why the betrayal within. Why the betrayal within? This is the topic of today. We are going to touch it for as much as we can. We try our best to touch so many angles of this. The topic has a lot of branches. Who indicted our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko? Nigeria's conspiracy and Biafran's betrayal revealed why the betrayal within. Why? Why? We are going to find out today, and that is why we are here. Wherever you are and you are listening to us this morning, fellow Biafrans, morning, evening, afternoon, according to your time zone, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, and people of good conscience, today, we will try as much as possible to lift the veil on a bitter truth. The Finland court judgment against our leader, Simon Ekpa, is not just a legal case. No, it is not. It is a carefully orchestrated attack influenced by Nigeria, sadly supported by some Biafrans who betrayed the cause. We must expose this conspiracy. We must resist it. And above all, we must not allow betrayals to divide us. The struggle for Biafra is bigger than any individual. And together, we shall prevail. My fellow Biafrans, you must get yourself prepared. You must get yourself prepared. What you saw is an attack influenced by Nigeria and sadly supported by some Biafrans who betrayed the cause. Supported by Biafrans. The ones you know, but the ones you haven't seen, you praise, but you don't know. It is sad. Every day, when we come online, we see videos that people are making. You go to platforms, you begin to see how the Biafrans get themselves involved and influence the case against Master Simon Ekpa. I'm not here to call names. As I have always said, it is time for us to begin to apply our common sense. For whatever you do, you'll be held accountable. You will definitely pay. I'm not here to call anybody. We know ourselves better than others do. And we can't lie to ourselves, even though many are lying to themselves. But go ahead. It's a question of time. It is sad. It is sad that some Biafrans join Nigeria to influence the case, the judgment against Master Simon Ekpa. Some did it intentionally, some unknowingly, and some are still doing it even as we speak. That is why you must be very careful when things happen, the way you react, the way you speak about issues. Once you're not clear about something, you're not too sure, please stay away. Stay away from it. Don't defend what you don't know. Don't promote what you don't know. Once you're not completely convinced, you are not sure, keep your mouth shut. Because you might be doing what you don't want to do. And before you know it, you have gone too far that you can no longer come back anymore. Every one of us must be very careful what we do and how we do them. We must stop allowing betrayals to divide us. We must stop allowing betrayals to divide us. The Biafran struggle is bigger than an individual. That is why most time when I say here, I say let us focus on building the institution, Biafra, not building names and people. Most of the problem we have today is that many of us are concentrating in building strong men and strong women. We spend many of our time and effort and energy in building strong men and strong women, which is the same problem that Nigeria had. The same problem Nigeria has. And at the end of the day, it will begin to haunt us. And when it begins to haunt us, we'll begin to cry. Just like what we are seeing today. It is very simple to know the truth. The only reason why people are still hunting for the truth and wanting you to call names and do this is because their own mind is biased. People are not truthful anymore. Maybe because of personal gain, friendship. You just follow sheepishly without asking questions. It is sad. It is sad. Time has come for us to apply common sense because there will be a punishment for every single sin you have committed. Even when you are forgiven, you are not going to go scot-free. Every one of us will give account of our stewardship very, very soon. That time will come. As for Biafra, I am not losing my hope. I'm not losing faith. I know Biafra is going to come. And when Biafra comes, I will give account of what I have done with the platform to speak for Biafra. And you will give account of what you have done on your own side, whichever area you are serving, you claim to be serving, you will give account. You can deceive everybody, but you can't deceive Chukwu Kabiam. And nothing lasts forever. I pray that Chukwu Kabiam will be with us, guide us, and protect us. It is sad when I see the involvement of Biafrans in the predicament of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And I ask myself, why? Why the betrayal within? Why the betrayal within? Why? Why the betrayal within? I search for the why and why, the why, the why. There is no reason why somebody should do that. Except for jealousy, envy, greed, and wickedness. If not, what is he fighting for? You saw the video of Master Simon Ekpa I played now, where he explained himself. He had a good life, living very well for himself. He has everything he needs. He has made a name for himself. So you didn't come to Biafra to earn anything, not to earn popularity or to earn money or whatever. He has attained a height that so many of us living abroad is using as our prayer point. Something that we use as our prayer point, he has achieved them. But yet he kept them and he came back. And he wants to work for you and work for me. Yet, it is still those of us he wants to work for that are in the front line betraying him. And mostly afterthought betrayal. There was a message Master Simon could preach about afterthought betrayal. Today, as we speak, there are so many people engaged in that afterthought betrayal. These people did not have in mind to betray the Prime Minister. There are people who betrayed him from the onset to take him away. But there are people who now got the afterthought betrayal. After he was taken away, then they changed. They switched 190 degrees. And they now begin to work against him. It is bitter and sad. But I thank Chukwu Kabiama that there are good men out there. There was one of our brother, a fellow broadcaster, as I said last night, a fellow broadcaster. I broadcast with this guy during the time of autopilot. But later on, there was a clash. There was something that happened. He decided to walk away because of what do you call it? Because of this Idu said and Idu did not say. Even though Master Simon Ekpa was not talking about Idu, he felt that Master Simon Ekpa should kill anybody that talks about Idu, attack them, drive them away. Master Simon Ekpa said, no. I am speaking about Biafra. Follow me and listen to me. If you don't want to listen to Idu, it's not compulsory. Go to where you can listen and learn. The same thing I used to say today. Listen to those people you feel that will give you that sanity, where you can be able to pursue that Biafra genuinely with your heart, without hatred. Go there and listen. That was what Master Simon, and that guy misunderstood Master Simon Ekpa, and he began to attack Master Simon Ekpa. But surprisingly, in the midst of this challenge of Master Simon Ekpa, he's the only one that stood out among all of them. He even went back to the DOS, but today he is standing out against the DOS, calling them out for rejoicing at the predicament of Mazi Nnamdi, and still claim that they want Mazi Nnamdi to be free. How can anybody be rejoicing at the predicament of Mazi Simon Ekpa? You had that result, and you had that sentence, and you're rejoicing. And that is, the other hand, you're praying that Mazi Nnamdi should be released October. What a hypocrisy. That guy when I saw that video, it was unbelievable. I never believed that he would make such a video. Very open and bold. I wouldn't call him names. Some of you will know him. Very open up. He was challenging the DOS members, calling them out, including the idiot that called himself the white lawyer. Now he has become a motivational speaker, writing a full page. Bunch of criminals. I thank Chukwu government. There are still men of conscience. There are still people who use their Republican nature in a very good way. Who is in a very sane manner that when you listen to them, Even when you disagree with them, allow them. Even when there's disagreement, don't fight, don't close the door. Allow them. They sit back and think about it. When it is time, you see them where they are coming from. Don't always see things from your own angle. Don't always look at issues from your own angle alone. Nobody will set exam for himself and fail. Anybody that sets exam for himself will always pass the exam. Don't forget that. If you set exam for yourself, you will pass. So when you are looking at issues, don't look it from your own side alone. Look from your own side and look from the side of your opponent. It's just like when you write 9. If you write 9, there's a way you will turn it to become 6. You look at it from that direction, it becomes 9. So when the person that is looking from that direction that he picks 9 tells you that it is 9, and you on this side it is 6. Everybody is telling their truth from their own angle. Everybody is telling their truth from their angle. That is why you must always give ear to everybody and listen. Don't just judge from your own angle. I pray that Chukwu Okabiam will give us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to do things right, because all we are asking for is freedom and nothing more. We just want to be free. We just want to be free. Everyone, we just want to be free. It is freedom we're looking for, nothing else. We just want to be free. And that freedom will continue. By the special grace of Chukwu Okabiam, we'll get our freedom. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother Maxwell. I can see I can see my brother Christian there. I see Reality Against what there. So thank you so much for joining me on this morning program. I welcome everybody once again, whether you are joining from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. According to your time zone, I welcome you, and we will continue to do
Morning, brother.
Yeah, welcome, my brother Christian. Please take the mic and speak to Biafrans.
All right. Yeah, so yesterday you just said it because I didn't see you online, but you were you had the evening session.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we have to continue. I mean, there's absolutely no option. Just like you've been emphasizing, the ultimate goal is Biafra. So however it comes, I don't care how or who, it's the freedom that matters. And it's complicated now, because I'm not one of those who play game of deception. That at the end of the day, you will be you, and I will be so that is just what it is. But so I maintain myself, my personality, my belief, and just don't trouble no one. I don't become a stumbling block. So if it doesn't work out between me and you, we go our separate way peacefully. If I see you, if we see each other, we say hello. Udo, but not just my nature, right? So I don't bear grudge. Absolutely nothing. Because everybody have different ways, in life. So your way doesn't necessarily have to be my way. My way doesn't necessarily have to be your way. So we have to always finding the right balance is the key to it, So, but the last time we talked was a couple of days ago. So I think I raised the issue of, if you remember when you said it, in fact, it was yesterday you said that we're going to dive into it to see how we can proceed further, with the legal approach to achieving our freedom, and especially given what is going on now. I don't know what you think about it, because that was like your word or promise the other time that how do we go about this legal means of achieving our freedom? Is again, what do you think about that? I mean, so I don't know.
On that regards, let me ask you before we go, have we been going in this very struggle in an illegal way?
Yeah, so that is the thing. Because Yeah, that is interesting because obviously they are saying, even from this lady, I don't know why I keep forgetting her name. He said that Finland is of the opinion that Simon Ekpa went about it illegally, so that USB will go about it the legal way. So that is my question: that what is the legal way? So as for the leadership under Simon Ekpa or even under Mazen Namdekano, it's been legal. It's a legal way. Because why do I say it's legal? It's because there are things in life you have to, as a man, sometimes there are decisions you have to take. Some decisions, no matter how someone else sees it, you have to, at the end of the day, take a decision and live by it, however it comes. So, as for USB, is a, should I say, fairly new regime or system. So it's important too that we know where we are and where we're going and how to go about it. Except if you don't want to carry the people along. I always emphasize this. You must do everything to carry the same people along so that they will know what you are doing and where you are going and how you intend to go about it. So I think it's contradictory at the moment if they are saying that we need to go about it the legal way in order to suit somebody or some government somewhere. I don't know. So again, I'm just seeking your opinion on this regard to know how do we move forward. I don't impose, never. I only make suggestions. That is my motto. I suggest. If it's okay, fine. If it's not okay, we move on. So yeah, you've asked me a question. You say that was your question, right? So I don't know if yeah.
Yes, my brother. You see, when it comes to this issue of Biafra, that is why I said, for this case of Biafra, nobody brought me into it. Nobody came to push me or pay me or tell me do this or do that. I observed, I saw what was happening, and I came in. And from that very moment, from the time of Mazen Nandekano to date, every single thing that been done about Biafra is legal. I wouldn't involve myself if it was illegal. I won't get myself involved in anything illegal to begin to show my face online and talk. I wouldn't do that. Every single thing we have been doing from the time of Mazen Nandekano to date that I'm still doing has been illegal.
Mm.
I have played a video here several times when Mazen Simon Ekpa explained the processes of getting to Biafra. And they are legal processes. There is nothing illegal about it.
Okay. So
he mentioned the processes. So if anybody is trying to insinuate that maybe there's something illegal, the person should be able to expatiate and explain. For me personally, I didn't see any illegality in Biafra from time of Mazen Nandekano till date. And that is why most of us have the confidence to come out and speak and defend Biafra.
Okay.
That is why people can come to court and defend Mazen Nandekano in the court. Okay.
So the insinuation or allegation that USB is claiming, right, that that they have reached a position with Finland government, that it could be debunked, it could be another propaganda, whatever. But we have to deal with them as they come. So the notion that the USB under Dr. Ngozi Arabeze came to an acceptance or agreement with the Finnish government that Simon Ekpa went about it through what you can call illegal or terroristic approach. Therefore, that Ngozi Arabeze will go about it differently. What do you think about it? Just a mere allegation or whatever? Because from Ugo did not elaborate, but he just threw stuff out there. So, but if you don't want to touch this area, again, like I said, we have to, if you have something in mind, you say it. But if you don't want to touch on these things or go about it, that's fine. So I'm answering a question.
You see, most times when things are said, just like as you said before, that issues and words need to be explained properly and expatiated. Because in the case of this Biafra, this our journey of Biafra, we need to be very careful what we say, what we do, and how we do things. so that what we do will not, what we say or what we do will not mislead the people or make people think otherwise or send a different signal to people who are watching us or listening. Just like I said before, for me, I speak for myself. I speak for myself with my own understanding. With all the information available, there is nothing illegal in the pursuit of self-determination of the Biafran people. We have
by whom? By the USB government. By the USB government.
I am not speaking for USB government. I'm speaking for myself.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm speaking for myself. If USB government have any other agenda, whatever, any other different answer to the question, that's why most of the time, when I say, when you bring certain questions, I will tell you, you come to the program of the USB and you ask. Because I wouldn't want to get myself involved in something that I'm not too sure about or something that I'm not very comfortable with. I can explain what I know and I follow what I know. That is what I've been doing all this while, even before ever I begin to come close. When it comes to the issue of Biafra, if there were something illegal in it, I will not even come there in the first place. Every process that we have passed from Mazen Nandekan up to today, including the defense, self-defense is not a crime. Has never been a crime. There is nothing that Mazen Simon Ekpa said or Mazen Nandekan said in the process of self-defense that people have not said in Nigeria. Top officials have said it. Top officials have said it. The latest one is the one they told us to go and prepare to be able to be a combatant, and everybody should be a combatant.
But Mazichus, if a serious allegation is being made against USB government, because that is where you stand, you stand with USB government, and I'm not asking you to choose. I'm not trying to make you choose between USB government or Biafra Republic government in exile or any other, because there are lots of different groups now, but because you stand with USB government. So if there's a serious allegation against the government, you should be able to say, no, that is false or that is not false, and explain. Because I don't think that you are neutral. You are, I mean, you just like me too. I'm on the side of USB government, but I don't have like the cabinet information on what goes on. So if there's accusation against them, which you are one of them, you'll be able to say, clarify, let us know, we the believers or followers, that these things. So I don't know, again, maybe because I'm an open book, that's why I speak the way I speak, you know. So I don't know, but yeah, I don't know.
Another thing I want to explain now is, when we talk about this USB government silent times, people have different meanings and different understanding of the USB government. When we talk about USB, people have different understanding. I have said this several times, that I'm here for Biafra. And I laid the foundation of the Biafra, I believe, on the foundation that was led from Mazen Nandekano up to Mazen Simon Ekpa to where we are today. This USB, this is not the first time of us hearing USB. USB was mentioned by Mazen Simon Ekpa. If somebody have a different other USB, or you are doing something, organizing a different thing apart from that, I am not part of it. That is why most of the time I choose talking about Biafra. I stand for Biafra, so that people will not get carried away and get confused.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong in anybody forming any group you want to form or being anywhere you want to be. I don't stand against anybody. As it stands today, I don't stand against anybody. That is why I don't call people's name or speak against people.
You don't. So you are neutral. You are neutral.
Create different meaning for themselves for that USB, or try to personalize it or make it something else. It is their business. I'm not part of it. The USB I stand for has its foundation from Mazen Nandekano to Mazen Simon, and it was Mazen Simon that put it in place.
It's headed by Ngozo Rabeze. Headed by Dr.
To do something different, or to insinuate something different. I'm not here to attack you. Neither am I here to defend you or support anybody. No, I will not.
The USB you support is one with the direction from Mazen and Kano down to Simon Ekpa, but currently headed by Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Am I correct?
I hope so.
Rajus, no, that's not good enough. But it's okay, it's fine. So I will give the platform to someone else. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, let's hear from reality against formality, right? Reality against formality. Are you there? Reality against formality, or mute yourself.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
And good morning, fellow Biafrans. Yes, I actually, you can see, I am so excited this morning. I'm smiling, I'm smiling over your little agreement with my brother here. The whole thing is this. The whole thing is sounding very funny. You know, one thing I come to realize is that our people are far behind the knowledge of, freedom fighting. I hope you are getting me, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So our people are far behind the knowledge and understanding of, a freedom fighting and also a freedom fighter. That's what I discovered here. Freedom fighting has rules, and freedom fighting has a format, like a nature of its own. I hope you are hearing me loudly, sir.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Now, you see, let me first and foremost address a particular thing. One thing I discover about our people, and is a very big disease in them, is that our people are so selfish and self-centered. And here you see with me that the way they are handling this freedom fighting or this struggle is that if it is not me at the helm of affairs, bringing out decisions and opinions ruled by me and for others to be subjected to it, I am not going to abide. I am not going to obey. I will oppose. I hope you are getting me.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
That is exactly what our people have been doing. I have been following this struggle. Before I come to realize that there is somebody known as Mazin Nandikano, and when I come to see that, or to know that someone like that was on board, I became so glad. Up to the time he was kidnapped, and Mazi Simon Ekpa took over. And after now Mazi Simon Ekpa has been apprehended or either arrested by the Finnish authorities, Madam Ngozi Orabweze or Dr. Ngozi Orabweze took over. So I hope you are hearing me.
Yeah, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze.
Yeah, and then she took over now. And to the point or the level where we are, I have been following. So, and I have been very, very closely observing. And there I discovered that our people have an evil spirit in them. I would say so. Because any spirit that does not go with life is an evil spirit. So it is only a spirit that goes with life that escapes that address. And now, the kind of spirit that one will have that will always be like, if it is not me, it should not be any other person. And when it happens to be any other person, I stand to oppose. It's not a good spirit. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what our people have been fond of, and I've been seeing this and observing this in them over time until date. When Mazin Nandi Kanu came up, I was hearing a lot of people going opposite direction of where he is taking us to. And now, from the time Simon Ekpa took over, the same thing I have been observing from a lot of people. And today is Dr. Ngozi Orabweze is the same thing I see continuously in our people, in a lot of our people. It's not speaking well of us. But quickly, I want to say that checking the time of the Israelites in captivity in Egypt, you see that, you know, there are other leaders, the priests that were at the helm of affair of their struggle at that time to come out of captivity. On their own, they felt it is when they mingle with with Egyptians in their politics, that is when they can be able to, gain the recognition and the stamina and the opportunity of, liberating the Israelites from Egypt, maybe by um, liaising with them and, you know, going by negotiation. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they followed it this way, and all of a sudden, something that they were supposed to spend 70 years in Egypt took them 470 years. They couldn't gain it. And then, okay, today, at a point, Moses came up, you know, with a different diplomacy, and all of a sudden, we got it. So I hope you are picking a point here.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, he got it. So in freedom fighting, I want us to look at it this way, that it has different methods and diplomacies applied to it. And everybody who is projected as the number one figure can never use the same, method or diplomacies applied. So Nnamdi Kanu came up. Okay, let's start from Ojukwu. Ojukwu came up and approached this in his own way, and he took it to the point he was before everything was went the way it was. And then after Ojukwu, Ralph Wazurike came up and took it the other way around, and all of a sudden he couldn't have it. So I hope I'm heard loud and clear.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. And then Mazin Nnamdi Kanu came up and probably used a template based on what you have mentioned right here this morning. If he used a template, he was heading to somewhere which has to do step by step. And then he took it from number one step, and then further he went to the level he was, and then all of a sudden he was not there. And then Simon Ekpa came on board and replaced him to head the affair. And then he followed the same template to the level he has assumed before he was arrested by Finnish authorities. And then all of a sudden, Ngozi Orabweze took it over and followed the same template to the level we are this moment. I don't know why our people should not look at it that we are gaining momentum by the same template that we are following, and then they will now leave abiding, they will now leave king by, and then, coming to, projecting self that if it is not me, it should not be this person. It's supposed to be me and not this person. That kind of a spirit. And to me, I want to say something starting from this moment or point to answer a bit Baswell that just spoke last. Everything that is being done here from Mazin and the Kano to Simon Ekpa, and then up to this moment that Dr. Ngozi Orabweze is serving the affair, everything is going legal. I am speaking as a security personnel. Are you hearing me?
Go ahead.
Hello, sir. Yeah, I'm speaking as a security personnel, which to some extent I know what has to do with legality or what legality is all about, and the tenets of it. So at this moment, I have been observing the way Nnamdi Kanu was taking us. I discovered he was not going illegally, he was going legal. Simon Ekpa came in, I have been observing him step by step. He has been going legal, he hasn't derailed anyway at all. And today, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze is on the board taking us on. She has not derailed. Now, let me touch a point before I come back. Yesterday, the day before yesterday or 2 days ago, yeah, I was listening to Ugo 247, where he came up and was expressing some things or his feelings either, and I discovered that I was like disappointed. Like, no, this shouldn't be Ugo 247. You understand me, sir? This shouldn't
Please,
be Ugo 247.
Can we just keep the discussion to our topic now? And that question was meant for me to answer by our brother Christian. He asked a question which I tried to attend to. So let us not deviate, because I'm trying as much as possible not to get myself involved in any saga or propaganda or necessary things that don't have explanation to. So let us just keep it to the issue that we have within ourselves here. Go ahead.
All right, sir. So I think from the direction I'm going, your main so what I was saying is that what we are into, we should begin to understand that the enemy wants to outright us. Am I heard clearly?
Go ahead.
Yeah, the enemy wants to override us. And 8 inches monocopy that making. So the enemy wants to override us, and we do not supposed to give this chance at all, because it's very obvious that everything is going well. I mean, like the government is taking us on. Everything is going the right channel that it's supposed to go. But the politics of, the global politics of today, because of, our resources, the resources we have within this geographical space, and which does not actually belong to Nigeria, at this time that Biafra has been redeclared, it belongs to us directly. So we are not sharing it with any other entity. it belongs to us. So I'm supposed, let me just use this opportunity to mention something. I'm supposed that if the international communities are wise, they are supposed to negotiate, come directly to negotiate or consult the USD government, the Biafra uh, United States government about these mineral resources, so that we can enter treaties together or a business pact together, and then they give us their support the way they can do or over what we don't have to exchange with what we have, other than going to negotiate with Nigeria over our own mineral resources. I think this is very illegal. On the other way around, we can say it's criminality. So quickly, I am coming back to this point that we are not supposed to, be dancing about other than having a direction. We have a government we are following. For Mazin Nandikanu is the same template that Simon Ekpa headed with, from point to point or step to step. And then today we are at the level where we are, and Ngozi Orabweze is at the helm of affairs of the same template, taking it to the level it is. Because of course they were pursuing that we shouldn't achieve this struggle up to declaration. And that was the main reason why they swiftly arrested Simon Ekpa. But lucky enough, the person we have that was deputizing Simon Ekpa in the person of Ngozi Orabweze, became so smart. They are following it together. So became so smart to declare it before their target time. And today it has been redeclared and there is nothing more. So all of us are supposed to be in here to ensure that we work faster and press buttons for, global recognition about this newly redeclared sovereign state, which is US, the United States of Biafra. So this is what we are supposed to be doing, and not people standing out from here to there, and then this person is not supposed to be here, this person is not doing well, and all of that. Who have done it well? We can look at other people who are taking on Biafra, freedom fighting. Unlike Nelson Mandela, he was arrested at a point because he was giving many names. There were nations that was like he was going against them because of the personal gain they were making, perhaps from South Africa. So, but on the whole, people came up and was like, no, this guy was doing the right thing. And all of a sudden, after some years of imprisonment, the same South Africa gained their independence, and so they go there and see South Africa. So what am I trying to say? Our people should gain knowledge, should gain wisdom, and begin to look at it that instead of us considering them or continually, following this way of infighting, it's not helping us. It's not making part of this, struggle. And but one thing I want to also say on top of it, are you hearing me? Hello, sir.
Go ahead, I can hear you. Make it brief.
Yeah, one thing okay. All right, so I'm about there. I'm about there already. So one thing I want to quickly say is that the struggle of Israel was supposed to be at 70 years, but all of a sudden, because of certain things, it was dragged to 470 years, and yet they got the independence. What I'm saying here is to Nigerian government, whatever amount of money they might have voted feeling that with all of these riches, they are going to buy their way everywhere across the world so they can keep naming this struggle of the people of Biafra. They are wasting their time because this is in God's hands. When it comes to the time, they will see that out of, I mean, from nowhere, the whole struggle will be successful and Biafra will emanate and nobody will stop it. No matter how many hands they are put together across the global community. So, and to Finland at the same time, this goes to them. No matter if their collaboration with Nigerian government and any other international community, they should know that as Israel came out at a point, even Finland itself, they fought it. It took them time and a lot of things. They came out of it. So one day, Biafra will certainly come out of it. And we don't know in whose hands, but we need to do the needful at this time. Let's put our hands together to ensure that this is a newly declared nation. Let's queue in, all of us put our hands on deck to ensure the needful is being done. But to end my speech for the moment, everything is going legal and well. So we must not have it in one way. Everybody that comes on board will have his or her way of, getting it. Because once you come to Him of Affairs, God Himself will give you super wisdom that you will use in really leading the people. So let the subject stop accusing people on top. If you have anything to contribute that will help, suggest. Let's negotiate it and move on with it. I think that's my take for the moment. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. I appreciate you for your line of thought. And we go to Oluchi Wango. Oluchi Wango, Machineke, you're welcome.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise. I don't know where the noise is coming from.
Let me mute him. I think it's from another brother. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay. Good morning, Mazi. I didn't want to come in. Why I came in was I saw Bro Christian.
You didn't want to come in, eh?
Yeah, I just want to listen because very soon I'm going to be dropping my daughter at work. But okay. I saw Brother Christian, what he was asking, what he was saying. You see, my brother, I always say reference to when I was growing up because I am somebody who liked to read. What is happening now, I think because of family, we no longer, do research or check what had happened, check how other people have gotten independent. But even if we are not researching now, but in many years of Ohamadike, all of us have known how to get a nation. And when Simon brought something to the table of Ohamadike, he told him, because this is somebody who have studied, he told him that from what we have done, even if it's not enough, I'm going to bring something to the table. And let me tell you, the hatred they have for Nnamdi Kanu today is because of the advising to disassociate himself with Simon.
Exactly. That's why the DOS hate him now.
Yes. Even
that
when
is number one reason for the attack.
Yes, even when he wants to interview Simon, they want him not to let that happen.
Yes.
But he saw something. Because Ohamadike himself, even those who are telling him don't do this, don't do, some of them not Hanaduro. Then most of them have papers. And they are talking to somebody who have an office in UK, who is, according to in Europe, what they do, when you are a resource person, it means you are an employer of labor. This man has office in UK that are accounting and this and that, financial, economical, people come to his office to take solution on how to move forward. But he saw something. He decided, no. If I don't have to talk to this guy, I need to know what he's bringing to the table. And eventually he talked to Obatobi. He saw that this man have a lot. He saw that this Obatobi is a researcher. And let me tell you, in freedom fighting, my brother, those who fight freedom are researchers. They must know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nations, or 30 or 10, how they got their independence. Now, having said that, Obatobe started. Let me tell you what is happening today. Dr. Rabueze has not even gotten, Massachusetts, me and you is here, she has not even gotten the same attack Obatobe got. The attack Obatobe to the extent where he was dancing on his platform, they go and say, we have gone everywhere, both spiritually, both traditionally, to stop this man. Now they concluded that
they attack him and they come and confess. This one no be secret one.
God bless you, my brother. Now
no be secret
they
one.
concluded that this man is holding. He have something that they don't know about. In all this thing we are doing to this man, he's still dancing. So they were wondering, what is this that this man have they don't know? And my brother, let me say, that tweet, I don't want to call him because I say you are skeptical in about, saga or mentioning name. My brother, I don't want to insult anybody, but even my daughter, that is 19 years, that is in university doing final year, doing psychology, if I put that tweet to her to analyze it, my daughter will analyze that tweet that like you are referring to Finland. They never got their independence in any legal means. The records are there. They fought, they killed themselves, they massacred almost 80,000. Finland never used any legal means to get independent. But
I just played the video now where Simon Ekpa explained how they get their war.
Yes. But because now something is at stake. Remember, in 1959, my brother, the North went to England to tell the Queen that we want to leave. We don't want to. 59, my elder brother was born 59. They went to North to say, UK to say, we no longer want to be Nigeria. We want to be ourselves. United Kingdom say, no. The Queen and the group say, no. You are going nowhere. You have nothing. How can you leave what we have given to you and you want to not? UK say, no, you are not going anywhere. Now, then this oil we are talking about have not seen in this large quantity. These resources have not seen. These gas have not seen in this quantity. Today, and people are asking questions, saying as if the whole thing Simon started with, the whole teaching that a lot of countries he taught us how they got their independence, both Indian, both Pakistan, both Yugoslavia, both Czechoslovakia. Even at the end, Czechoslovakia declared their independence in the United States of America. And let me tell you, Mazi, for everybody who is listening, before you achieve, I told you here once that, why did you think that the world is trying to recognize Palestinians, including Finland, including UK? It is only America who hold the highest power that is not wanting this to happen because of their connection with the Jewish nation. Well, most of the Americans are Jewish. Now, what happened here was, I said this here before, because both Hamas and Fatah, led by Yasser Arafat, late, both of them are all and wings, but Fatah movement is political. They are political. So now, when these people are Now, these people na-akụ ekwe. Ha nwa bụkwa egbe o. Ebe ndị a nọ na-akụ ekwe. Ha nwa were political na-aga. As I talk to you today, politicians with a passport and they travel with it. So my only problem with our people, let me tell you today why we have never gotten Biafra. I read up to 6 or 8 books concerning Biafra from those who fought for Biafra. I have said this before, both Kodela Amadi, both Hillary and Joko. There are so many. My father saw my interest in Biafra. I keep buying these books and I like to read. Not now because somebody is getting old. But having said that, my brother, for 1 year, Obato being went and researched and saw this. He will not do it like Nnamdi Kanu. He brought a template that will make us, for the world to recognize us, for us to get Biafra. What did he do? He researched and researched and researched. He began to put up what he has studied, line by line. They say, if you want to be a nation, you have to do this. If you want to be a nation, you have to have a military. If you want to be a nation, you have to do this. If you have to do a nation. This man studied and put up this situation called template. And eventually, for 8 or 9 months, the whole thing, all these people today calling themselves Arusi, Rigi, this and that, even before the declaration, Obato made us know what he was going to do. People are telling you, keep secret small now. He said, no. Because what he was doing was legal. He said he don't have any way to have secret. Even Nigeria sometimes was borrowing his secret. They were reminded, he said, no, let them borrow. He would never keep, he would say it because Nigeria themselves, most people don't know the template because Nigeria never fought for freedom. At the end, the world will ask you, okay, America, people sign for the referendum. Other many nations, people put up pen. Some are 30, some are even Singapore for their independence. About 4 persons in the restaurant. But what is the criteria, the condition to have Biafra, to actualize the nation? Sorry, Mazin. Sorry.
Go ahead, my brother.
To get a nation. The condition to have a nation is the templates you put up. The world will ask you, okay, you said you want to have a nation. How many are you? They said over 50-something people voted. That is number one. Who signed? That is something you people signed in Finland. We are not there. They will bring it up and show them. These are the names of people who signed for the declaration of Biafra. After that, they will ask you again. Now that you have signed,
we lost your voice. Oluchiwa God, we can't hear you anymore. My brother Oluchiwa God, we can't hear you. We lost your voice. Check your network and get back. Check your network and get back to us. We lost your voice. I don't know what is going on. Please try and check your network. And I appreciate my brother S.O. Thank you so much, S.O., for that super chat. We appreciate you. And he wrote and said, USB or DPM at Tatonguzo Rabweze never said DPM agreed with Finland that Simon Ekpa went about it in an illegal way. So he said, never said USB or DPM at Ngozi Rabweze never said DPM agreed with Finland that Simon Ekpa went about it in an illegal way. DPM Ngozi Rabweze is just saying, since Finland says it's illegal, then Finland must face us in court. Okay, that is the explanation of our brother S.O. Thank you, SO, for your super chat and that explanation that you have given. That's the explanation he has given. So, our brother, Oluchiwan, we can't hear you anymore. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Oluchiwan. I don't know whether if somebody is hearing him there. Is anybody hearing him or am I the only one? You're welcome, my beloved sister Ijoma. Thank you for joining us. Can you hear me? Okay,
I can hear you. I can hear you. I was a little distance from my phone. I can hear you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you and good morning, Mazi Chuks and all good Biafrans. Good morning, everyone. We thank God for a new day today. I have not been listening. I entered when our brother Oluchi was talking. When he entered, I entered. So it's on his submission that I want to touch something. Okay. I heard him talking about our Obatobi and how brothers can hate brothers because of their personal gain. You know, they didn't want our leader to talk to Obatobi because Obatobi, they understood that unfortunately many of them know Obatobi personally, and those were the ones that really came out to fight him. Those he has already helped when they have problems, because they knew he's not a man that you can buy. He's not looking for anything than honesty, and themselves were there for their personal tips. We contribute, they use it the way they want, they gallivant on it, they answer names, they became leaders that they are not leading nothing, they are not producing nothing, they have no results anywhere. They're just answering names, dishing laws, even laws they don't even know, just to keep themselves relevant. So they saw that Abatobi would stop all those shits. That was why they fought him. That was why they hated him. They didn't hate him because he is coming to do anything wrong. No, it's because they have already seen the future with him. They have already seen that with him, their business is already a knocked business. You know, that which we, the Biafrans, didn't see. Obatobi saw it, and they saw that Obatobi will never allow that to continue because they are not there for our freedom. They are there, like our brother said, many of them has no paper. Even the ones that have paper, they don't know what to do with their life. They are people with no direction in life. All of them. Lies everywhere. Giving themselves big names that they are never going to be in life. They are not even working. They are not even dreaming that. Somebody will come and answer doctor. Meanwhile, he's not even a teacher. He's nowhere. He has no job. It's just incredible. This, our freedom, is a lesson. So I want to put it there that they hated Obatobi for this. Not because Obatobi was bad, or not because Obatobi has harmed any of them, or they have found any bad record about him. No. These are people. Are they not the first people that called him Obatobi? Why did they call him Obatobi? The same people went to native doctors searching for what? Searching for what? When they were in trouble, he helped them. When they were in impossible cases, he elevated them. He took them like brothers. Some of them ate in his homes. Some of them came to the son's birthday. These are the people that fought Obatobi. These are the people that sold him. These are the people that hell bent that they must see him out. But God is watching everybody, and everybody must surely, in this life, not after, in this life, everybody must reap their rewards, because the law of karma is still there. And that is the big mistake people are making. We thought technology has covered everything. No, don't mistake it. And when we read in the Bible that the sins of the fathers follow their generation, this is it. You cannot destroy the hand that feed you and think that you get anything to enjoy as far as this earth we are on is concerned. If nobody sees you, heaven and the earth is watching. You cannot escape it. No matter how you do, unfortunately, it's going to come when you think everything is over. And that time you'll be running around asking what is happening to you. And what is happening to you is what you have done. What is happening to your children, you have done it when you are alive, maybe you are gone. Because many of them that put Mazen Nnamdi Kanu where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is today, many of them are gone. In Europe, many are gone. Mysteriously, many are gone. And the ones that are alive, they are useless. You can imagine a lawyer saying that he's how many years being the most trusted of our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, coming to jubilate that somebody that is replacing the person he is saying that he's the most trusted, has been in problem. In fact, they can't even be an adult anymore, not to talk of man or woman. That is how far their hatred has gone. That is how far their deceit has gone. Then coming to the Palestinians and all this, you know, one thing we must always remember when we talk about these people is that the West eats from divide and rule. When it's not going their way, anything that is going their way, they are ready to align to that thing. They are losing their grip on the world. And the only way they think they can stay a little longer is to support evil. And we know what we are talking about. What is happening in our place? Their hands are number one. The managers managing Africa, they are the people. Those are the things that they have gone to sign with such religion to continue. And the condition they gave them is to support Palestinian. And they are championing it. It's all about politics and personal interests. It's nothing real. So we must, when we know these histories, it makes things easier for us. And like our leader, my brother Oluchi said, Obatobie fought many wars. Obatobie carried our cross, in fact. That's how I see it. Obatobie, I saw our leader own, but Obatobie carried our cross because these evil people couldn't hold back on any evil they know. They unleashed all, but Chukwu Obioma failed them. So the DPM Ngozi Orabeze, I thank God that she is fighting, but she's not taking any more like Obatobie. It is normal. It shows that we are human beings. It shows that our people also is watching and understanding and reading the template, what is going on. In fact, this last saga, I'm not shocked that it disappeared the way it disappeared, irrespective that we have very bad smelling eggs among us. No matter how it is, you must always have such people around you. But for the majority to stand up and know that this is not about one person, it is not even about us presently, that is about our future, and stood to say no immediately. And little that we are confused, maybe because they are not following, or maybe the way they reason, because everybody has their level of anticipation, and they got to know themselves, and they maybe they are misled by emotion. They had to come back. And those that still align themselves with the bad eggs, they are, of course, they are the same feathers. They must flock together. There's no two ways about it. We won't worry ourselves about it. Like when you come, you said it's not everything that you want to put your mouth in. You take what is relevant, because the time is even short, so short. That is how I live my life. I don't waste my time, whether you are anything. I don't waste my time talking to somebody that I'm talking to you, I'm not getting anything back from you. My time is so short. 24 hours is so short for me. And if we start living our life like that, we see that we will make less mistakes, because you will already know what you want before you move. And when you go there and that thing is not there, nobody tells you to back out immediately and keep searching for what you want. But when you don't know what you want, that is when you become best of all feathers. You are fetching everywhere. And time is going. Time is not waiting for anybody. Yesterday has passed, and yesterday has passed forever in this life. You will never in this same life see the 4th of September 2025. It is gone forever. We can only see the 6th of September 2025 and the 5th as we are in today. So let our people wake up quick, because time is very crucial in this very stage we are in. Our governments, I pray to God to continue strengthening them. I am so grateful that we have a government. I asked those that said we should wait for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to come out. How many years would we have been waiting? How many years? And those that say they are waiting for Obatobie, if we are waiting for Obatobie and this evil injustice happened upon us, not upon Obatobie, which platform, on which slate will you stand to go and fight your right? It's a common sense. It's a very simple question to answer. So if you are an adult and a Biafran, and you know that where you are not okay, and there is more for you, and you have left everything to come is the heaven, and you are not seeing, and you tell yourself the truth, and that truth is that this mistake I have made, or this mistake by any means, my children will never be into it. As long as life remains in my breath, I will use it to make sure that they can never see this. They will hear it as a history. You will not be sounding like, you will not be holding your money. Look at how the world is going. I keep reminding us, look, 2026 is going to really be, no matter how we are always praying and wishing that the future will be more better. But you have to tell yourself the truth. Watch around the world. I'm no longer talking about where we are going to. Watch around the world. It's not where we are coming from anymore. Watch around the world. Confusion anywhere. When men think they will know, but that is what we get. And until we come back to that reality of truth, nothing is going to change. But in this transition, where are you? What are you planning for yourself in terms of human being, individual, country, children, future, culture? Where are you seeing yourself? Until you answer this rightly, you will not be the man in the New York answering damaging and waiting to damage himself, thinking that he's damaging others. You will not be the man using your platform to cause confusion and become a lunatic yourself without knowing. You will not be that woman that will only have time for gossip and you are gossiping all lies. Because I have not seen any gossip that the truth is in it. It's only to bring confusion and set people. Because every truth goes face to face because you know it's truth. But when you go behind, it's a gossip, and gossip never carry all truths. So let us wake up. Let us know that this fight is left for us. Nobody is going to fight it for us. A lot of countries are existing in this earth that we don't know. The ones we know is the ones that these people holding the earth want you to know, because that is where they are eating. A whole lot of countries are existing, living their own life. In fact, the best thing that will even happen to a country is that these people never entered your country. I'm telling you. You just have your peace, your culture, your everything. Just be yourself. Watch anywhere they enter, even inside the Amazon, the bush. Once they go there and make their video, that life is finished. Completely. They will destroy everything because that is what they know for. They come, you open your hands with love to embrace them, but they are coming with a mind of hatred. They are coming to push you out. They are coming to eliminate you, to do any kind of things. So since we are still alive, and our fathers has fought this fight, it is left for us. It will be an abomination that our age did not finish the fight. Because if we don't finish it, we will be defeated forever. And God forbid that we want to finish it and even finish it faster. Because if we do not give up, God will not give up. And nobody will give up for us. Even that evil man will be tired. And he will not have any option than to hand it over to the owners. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much, my sister, for your contribution. And Biafrans are listening. Every one of us, we should keep our faith and continue to do the right thing. Mazi Simon Ekpa have made a very huge sacrifice for us. If not for any other thing, he kept his promise that he will never allow the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be swept under the carpet. That he will make the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more expensive than they can ever imagine. And he kept that promise until when he was taken away. I think it is right time we pay him back on the same vein.
Yes.
To keep his own word, keep his words, keep his legacy going. Don't allow them to sweep him under the carpet. Don't allow the case. We will continue to shout to the international communities, to people that matters. We will make noise more. Post more of his pictures. And if you don't know anything to write, just get his picture. Write free Mazi Simon Ekpa. Every morning you post it. It is very important. We need to be active.
Yeah. Thank you.
That is one thing we can do for him. Go ahead, our brother Oluchuma God.
Please, I'm so sorry, Mazi, so for that disruption. Yeah, you know, I was saying something, and the criteria for a statehood, or even some Mazi Simon have highlighted these things. One of the biggest criteria for statehood is in UN Charter. You have to have a military. What will your military do? You have a military that will dispossess the military of people you want to live with. You have to make sure they did not exist in your land. That is why we tell the world that, oh, really, these people have taken over their land. And you can imagine, Maz, let me ask you, there was a time we talked about you and you put up a message, this our squad. Imagine at the declaration, the military continued their work, Maz, by now. The world will not have option because what are the world looking for? Resources. When these resources are in your hands, my brother, tell me why they will not negotiate with you. The resources is still in the hand of people you want to live, to govern yourself. And our people are not understanding anything. Imagine that after the declaration, man, let me tell you, we were told Obatobe was paid $20 million by Tinubu. we were told how Ohaneze Ndi was using him to kill Nnamdi Kanu. We were told how our brother, this lawyer now, he told us that someone wanted to kill, he took over, he wanted to kill Ahmad. Now, there is nothing we did not hear. Obatobe continued. My brother, in these 2 years, we used to prepare to go to Finland. Let me tell everybody in this platform, Finland have recognized Biafra. What did the court said? They said they know, they acknowledge that Biafra was declared in Finland. This it is in the tweet. Let everybody go and watch it. They acknowledge that Biafra have been declared, but what they are saying now that they should have to do it legally, which they know what they are talking about. It's not because it was not. They know it's legal. Because now we did not fight to solidify why Biafra was declared. When the men disobeyed, when the men said, go and read the laws of a nation, a new nation. The law said if the military of the new nation did not raise the flag of a new nation, did not support the flag of a nation, did not acknowledge it, the law is, they said they are saboteurs. And that is what they did. That is what these men did in our land. Even if they support to even hold it too brief for a short while, let them say, okay, let us work with this man, see what he's bringing on the table. If anybody is coming to tell us Dr. Ngozi Rebeza is my brother, me and where they talk to you now, for Banya, I'm a politician. I also serve in here. I told me, I could remember. So what is people talking about? Most of us served the zoo. So what are they talking about? Obatobe was against people attacking Ekwemat in Germany. Ohamadike was the one Nigerianist. So what are people talking about? A government of 9 months. People are expecting this same government to fall heaven. How? Where are the people who are supposed to fall heaven? Where are they? They all disappeared. They said they are not going to work with this. Even today, as I'm talking to you, go and look every video that our brother Angel is making. That man can never open mouth and acknowledge USB. But he will tell you Okigwe state. He knows that it's our state of Okigwe. But he will keep saying brig. My brother, does it mean that these people, all these things of Obatobe, when he was teaching people how to get a statehood, does it mean that these people does not know what it takes to have a state? And now, Dr. Roberts, they took over. My attitude, if you hand it over to me right now, it's not everybody that I'm going to work with. It doesn't work that way. A new person, a new people. You can retain some people. But the only problem I have, the people you don't want to retain also should have a place to do something. We are not interested in mass when people come and tell us, oh, Dr. Ngozi, this. We are tired. This is what is keeping us. That is why the Niger Delta so-called that they don't want to join us. It's because of this. This singular Igbo race, our own Igbo, because Igbo many. This our own particular one. Everybody wants to have a say. If you didn't say, it means you are not counted. Why do you think politicians like Igbo, this guy, that why are they not joining us? Why? You don't think that? It's because of the nuisance we are constituting online. They saw it that they have their money. They say, how can they put their money here? Imagine a brother who brought 500 million a year. The guy say, call he received is over 1,000 plus. Why? From my DOS, when you go put the money, you want the money. The same goes on. They say someone have declared his own Biafra. His own Biafra is not that of Hamadike Biafra. Now it is Dr. Ngo. They say Dr. Ngozo Arabese have overthrown Simon. His own Biafra is not that of Simon Biafra. How will anybody bring money? My brother, let me tell you the truth. We're all here in Europe. You know what we do? We take Biafra cost to people, to politicians. We give them leaflet. We show them they should go to Wikipedia and see the day Biafra was declared. They say, wow, is this for real? We show everything. But because those who we are working for, the dictates to get a nation. So my brother, I want to conclude now, because sometimes I'm not angry, sometimes I am, because my aspiration.
Everybody has the right to angry, but in your anger you control yourself. That is
yes. It. So all of us aspiration is to go home. When we see how you are missing home. When I went home, my brother, I can't even stay. Everybody look like danger. Even your family be meet at home. Gana sigi biko one aputakuleji. Jesus, now again with the tension, again with the fear. This is what they want to achieve, to put fear in people not to express themselves. And it's working for the zoo. By now, if our military have concurred to this new government, by now, compound, but where are they? I just say build another. The answer is no. But what they are doing now, they're only defending themselves from their Ebekodik and group and Ebubagan and Agone Chamber. They are trying to get at them with the military. So they are only defending their lives now so that they will not fall into the hands of these people. Then let me ask you, Mas, who would not defend Biafra land? Who? Okwa provision na make when people even the case na how top notch. Okay, mban hold on in ka achokwana ndị ike dị no ebe enwere any ego. They are now okay financially. Yeah, before Holy Ghost passed away, he told us, Holy Ghost that he will use his money to sponsor the men until Obato Biapota. They don't all have money. But they're all rich guys. I'm telling you the truth. They're all rich guys. With a lot of source, they make money. So, my brother, I want to tell our people here that Dr. Ngozo Arabese, my brother, anybody who is expecting Dr. Ngozo Arabese to do magic in this situation, from her or from the government. The government are doing their best to make things work. It is our duty to support them. If you have any grievances, you have the way to channel it. We are not in government, Mazi, like you rightly said. But I know you were there. Like, sometimes you don't want to, accept one or two things. But the thing, from day one, we know you as part of government. If anything have gone wrong, people should begin to know how to make call. Dr. Ngozo Arabese, her land is everywhere. Dr. Diane, her land is everywhere. Nkwocha land is everywhere. You can take this complaint, this thing to them. If they don't listen to you today, tomorrow go back again. That's what we do here. We go and meet ministers. You can see the day Mazi Kai was doing it. It was the Justice Minister of Ireland that I was with. and the Minister of Finance. What are we telling them? That our people, Biafran, cannot be taken home here in Ireland, because if they go home, they will be killed. And they're listening to us because our letters are on their tables. That's our own position, what we do. You will have not be here and be there. So, my brother, thank you so much for this platform that you give us the opportunity to talk. But I have said here before, we will not listen to anybody now. If it is not USB, I ain't no identity. We will go nowhere. It's only until all can be happen. It's only United States of Biafra, USB. Again, name me again. Here our identity, we have put it on every table in Europe. It's everywhere. And there is letter accompanying them, telling them what happened. Some pages of letter 12, some 15. They will read and still get back that we have read your letters, we see your plan. We are telling them our plight, our pain. So how can we just turn back? And after putting up USB free, let me tell you, here now in Europe, the whole Europe know that IPOB is a prescribed organization, but not here, but in homeland. Do you know why they allow them to do things here? One, they are not non-violent organization. But them that Nigeria is giving resources knew that in Nigeria is prescribed. Some people behind Haga will IPOB here. It is the lawyer will tell them, no, this name now you use is not working. No. Before it did work, but right now it's not working. As I'm talking to him, as an assistant now, he used IPOB, didn't tell me. We gave him letter for USB. The lawyer told her, go and get letter from USB. And we gave her letter, her asylum, honor deportation. It have been revoked, go here. So after this thing, somebody will now come and tell me USB is Brigi or CRC. Put it up here now and let us see it in the Western world. It will not work. Thank you, Max. I see that you are smiling.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for your contribution. We must continue to do what we have to do. My own desire is Biafra, and we must continue to seek for a way of uniting ourselves, speaking in one voice, because the division among us is also
too much.
Being a hindrance to our prime minister.
Exactly.
The vision we are having is that division is making every one of us culpable.
Yes.
In what Master Simon Ekpa is facing today.
Yes.
If we speak in a very strong one voice, there's never a time that we have that courage to do what they are doing to our prime minister.
Exactly.
And we can change it if we speak in one voice. We can change it.
Yes.
It is so sad. We are all becoming culpable by our attitude, knowingly and unknowingly, directly and indirectly, and we have to have a rethink and look for a way to have one. That is why for the very first time I'll be shouting about it, because I know what is coming, both the ones on ground and out of ground. I know what the chaos is going to cause. You came out like some idiot today that is jubilating at the case of Mazen Nanikan. You don't know that Finland had just given them a template which the judge can come out and tell you that based on this and that it happened in Finland and it was given 6 years, and for that this one happened here and they are going to give 6 years. Then you continue to debate it and shout and shout and shout. But you see some idiot, they are jubilating, thinking that this sentence is about Mazen Simon. It's about you. It is about me. Every one of us that is asking for this freedom. You never know what will happen the next minute. You never know the office you find yourself. You never know the situation you find yourself. And then they will use the case of Master Simon as a reference for you. And you are now rejoicing because you have some free air. You are rejoicing. I pray that we come back to our senses. I pray that we come back to our senses. So let us go to our beloved sister, Ojugo, as we are. Today I will not spend more time. I'm just running up because I have an appointment. So my sister Ojugo, please take the mic and speak to us.
Bro Chooks, now it's my turn. You're rounding up.
You come late now. Oh yeah, take your shot.
I'm always late.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I
Good
know you're
morning.
I know you are still waiting. You're just waking up. I don't even know say you
Yeah.
catch me. You say before you come, I don't go, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Because I got up early today.
Welcome, my sister.
Um, I think my brother. I think it's my brother that spoke last.
Oluchi, my God.
Oluchiwago, thank you, sir, for putting a smile on my face. In fact, both him and the other guy that said he's a security personnel, they said everything, and we all have been saying everything. Even our sister too that spoke. So I'm just here to join my voice to theirs to say United States of Biafra or nothing. We've suffered enough and we have gotten to this stage where we are and redeclare our country, doing everything now to make sure it's secure. We are not going back. It doesn't matter what anybody say now. We, the citizens, we are here to protect United States of Biafra. You know, sometimes English is too much. Misinterpretation. You know, there's a way you will put something. It's easy to misinterpret. That's why when we're, helping our kids doing reading, you have to, they advise you to read it the first time, read it the second time. By the second time, it start making sense. And then read it again the third time. And it will be more clearer. You know. So, if what Finland said, do it in a legal way. They're doing it because they've done and passed by. And Dr. Nkosi Orabezo was quoting Finland. Okay, you said we'll do it in a legal way. And even mention Nigeria. So what Nigeria are doing, they're doing it. Watch United States and Biafra and Nigeria, and then you did say who is doing it in a legal way. And the worst is that when somebody is interpreting something wrongly and you're trying to explain to that person or to, group, they don't figure it out. They still insist on their own understanding. I'll leave it there. I don't want to go further with this thing, because we are being restricted on this platform.
I beg. I beg.
So let me just leave it there for now. But you cannot, our brother said it. I didn't want to talk, but I just want to put my voice. You cannot work with somebody who does not want to work with you. And we cannot fold our hands because some people said, oh, we don't want to work with you as a manager. And because you don't want to work the person, the company will be shut down. No. You will be terminated or you will be asked to resign, and new people will be employed who are willing to work with the director or the manager of the company because the company has to move forward. And that's what we're doing. We have to move forward. There is nothing that is hidden now. There is nothing that is not on social media. Anybody defending something that is not defendable, you are your own. Because people you're defending has already come out and said their stand, whom they are serving and where they are. So if you're still defending in your own blind world, you're on your own. Are you a Kochirigo? We're the citizen. If you bring, we kick you out, we're just going to continue. We'll continue. It's in every country. I'm going to use my country, United States of America now, to give an example. Who is our president now? Donald Trump. You want to tell me everybody love him? Hell no. How many attempts to assassinate him? Twice. That's the ones that are public. But is the country shut down because people don't like Donald Trump? Hell no. Do we have people that support him? Yes. And it's moving forward. So, it's in every country. The one that Elestop or whatever his name is doing now in Finland, you think everybody in Finland likes the way he's doing his thing? No. So, Martin Nandekalo is a different individual with his own plan, with his own template. And he saw the light because, it's different when you know where you're going, your anticipation. Do you have a goal? And when you don't have a goal. And if you have a goal and you're pursuing that goal and there is a light, you go after that light to say, hey, there's a light right here. What can I gain there? Will this light help me to get where I'm going? That's how Simon Ekpa came in. Whatever, because do we know that Nnamdi Kanu publicly was asked a question when he said he was looking for 100 men? And they asked him, you have thousands following you. He said, if you know what I know. Let me tell you, IPOB is just an organization. Twice a year, 2 times a year, or 1 time a year, they gather together, put food on the table, eat, dance, many they will disappear. Europe allowed them because they know they're just organization. They're just fooling themselves. Whatever they are doing as an organization, in the next millennium to come, they will achieve nothing. Nothing. Not even an iota. Martin Nandekalo knows why he said that. Most of our men in Europe have no job. Most of our men in Europe are frustrated because Europe is hard. America is far, far, far better than Europe. Most of our men in Europe, they are depressed. Most of our men in Europe are just gallivanting. They don't have a good job. I'm just telling you. And it's one of the factors. It's easy for them to jump inside Europe. through the mago way to just end up in one place or the other. And majority of them, oh God, just look at people, look at what happened. Look, you can see that DOS have the lowest human brain. Even I read Nnamdi Kalu's brother. I went to his one of them as Twitter space. What they say is talking about Simon, and they don't know that Nnamdi Kalu is a father. Simon is a son. Do you know why Simon is carried the biggest cross? Because he's a son. We believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Who came to this earth according to Bible? The Son. So don't be surprised why Simon carried the biggest cross. We all call him, he's a son of Nnamdi Kalu. How many times are people, I don't know how we're gonna, is it that we forget? Is it stress or what? How many times was the question raised in the court about Simon Ekpa? And then Nnamdi Kalu did not answer that question. Simon Ekpa was mentioned how many times by Mazen Nnamdi Kalu's lawyer. They want to know what Mazen Nnamdi Kalu will say about Simon in the court. Why were they not asking Chike Dozeha and all this floating can on the sea? What were them? Even when Nigeria was calling Middle East, and they're dancing, they should be ashamed of themselves. What have they achieved? What have they achieved? Simon did Nigeria hemehe. He fought them like a man. The whole country bowed down. These people are there answering them. The whole country, it had a meeting, bow down. He shook them. And they were shaking. Britain was shaking. So, let them rejoice. That's the time Nnamdi Kalu says is coming. Let them rejoice. They better go get a better wine. Go get a better wine and champagne and keep. And you think that these people don't know who is fighting for this Biafra? They know. In the court of Simon, whose name and picture was shown, Dr. Ngozi Arabezo, you don't think why? That was the question that was asked Simon. Do you know this person? And he says, my COS. Why is a picture of the one that already said his name, Brigade, was not shown? And all these empty containers floating on a river that need to be removed and put in for recycling. You think that the people don't know who is fighting for what people are doing? They know. The only thing, whatever your chanting, your noise is doing is just scaring away more reasonable people to come to fund this. That's all what you're doing. That's where it's having a little effect. Little. That's all. But is the government moving on? Government is moving on. All we need is they keep giving us updates. They said they will appeal for Simon's case. And that's all they need to do, is to appeal. And she also said Finland refused the lawyer the United States of Biafra brought that want to handle this case. But now there is room for appeal. What is it that you want to hear? What I don't understand people. You see why is that we had, not just me saying, why meetings are done generally and separately, why some important information are not shared. This Ugo showed us the example. You are in a cabinet and then any little thing you want to come and expose the government. These are the reasons why some information are not being shared. That's why the Sudan woman in France said there is a ministers meeting and then there is a general meeting. It is in a general meeting that maybe the media or some other people join. That is a reason. This thing that this man did is one of the reasons. And it's a government in your country. Go check how those that work in the communication dress. Even in the zoo that anything works. Go see those in the media how they dress. It cannot. There is room for application. Apply. Why is this thing so hard for us? Why is people don't know when there is a change? There is a change. Simon was there during struggle. Simon was not there when when it is really declared and we are now working as a country. These are two different things. What Simon did was to put out how we're going to work after the re-declaration. And that's what they're following. He made those things. Follow it diplomatically, this, that, reach out to countries. That's what they're doing now, sending out letters. And there is no country on planet Earth that doesn't have a military.
Thank you.
So I'm going to leave it here. People, please use your ears, use your nose, understand where we are. We are not in the struggle anymore. If you need a position, please apply. Apply. Thank you, my brother. USB for nothing.
Thank you so much for that, your line of thought. Every Biafran that is listening, we are pursuing the same thing. All we are seeking for is our freedom. Every one of us, we are endangered in where we are. No matter which country you are, where you are, is not where you're supposed to be. The level we are today is not the level we are supposed to be. So we are all seeking for our freedom and to be free. Unification is very important. It is important because if we must all stand for Master Simon Ekpa, there is something that we must do to change the narrative. If we don't do it and we continue to allow division, misunderstanding, blackmail, propaganda, gossip, lies to continue to fly, we are actually damaging the case of our Prime Minister and we are causing pain to him. That is one thing I want everybody to know. Unification remains the only thing that is going to make our journey very, very easy. Everyone, this is involving everybody. Everybody, you have to search yourself. Look at yourself. And begin to think of a way to make these things happen. Master Simon Ekpa, when the case of Master Nani Kana happened, he took some certain steps. There were some certain steps he took, which actually helped Master Nani Kanu case today. He helped Master Nani Kanu case today. And every one of us have to begin to think on that direction also. Because all of us know the conspiracy against Master Simon, but we can't be supporting that same conspiracy by our actions and our behaviors and what we do. The only way for us to fight it effectively is for us to change the way we do things. And things are going to change. If any one of us have time, you should go and look at the case of Master Simon Ekpa properly. Go and check, make research, and get how he was addressed. The title he has when he was arrested, that is the title they continue to address him with up to today. And that speaks volume. If we must pursue this case, fight for it effectively, and win it, we must be able to speak in one voice. Because that title, upon which they are addressing him, we cannot be able to fight for him if we don't be able to speak in one voice. Master Simon Ekpa took a step when he was fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at a stage. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has an automatic position in the government that Mazi Simon Ekpa is running. You bring the way, he will tell you he's not competing, you don't compete with it. But he made it clear that whatever he's doing today, he's taking charge. He's taking charge to make sure Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. He took responsibility. Whatever he's doing. He created a very wonderful landing space for Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And every one of us today as Biafrans, we should not make the case more harder. We can change this around. It is not over until it is over. And wherever you are watching this program today, I want all of us to continue to have an open mind for each other and continue to talk as brothers, not as enemies. Let this be a wake-up call for every one of us, Biafrans across the world. Nigeria may use their foreign courts, false accusation, even betrayal from within, but they will never crush the Biafran spirit. We stand united, we stand unshaken, and we stand unstoppable. Remember, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The Biafran nation will rise. No betrayal, no conspiracy, no foreign judgment can stop our resolve to pursue Biafra. We have to unite and move. And I bet you victory will come. There is no doubt. That brings us to the end of the program today. As I said, I have even overshoot it. I have some other things to rush and catch up with. So can we have just 30 seconds each to just give a closing remark, and I draw the curtain so that I can be able to catch up to my appointment. And let us start from our beloved brother, Oluchiwagod.
Okay, Mazi, thank you so much. I'm going to be as fast as you want. So, number one, I want to tell our people, I want to tell you, Mazi, Oluchiwagod. I'm a psychologist. I study human behavior. All those aggrieved people, Mazi, please tell them to reach out to me. Tell them to call me so that I can talk to them, so that they will know that we know how to speak in one voice, like you said. Again, Obatobie, the governors at Homeland, he appointed them. The counties, everybody saw the map. He showed the world everything he has done. Today, I want to conclude. Dr. Ngozo Arabeza have never changed any governor. He has never changed any county commissioner. The same people name Obatobe, name all of them. They are still intact. Like you said, just speaking with one voice is what we need. We don't need to have another casualty. Damage has been done. Damage has been. You see what happened to Obatobe is as a result of here I go no kute. Mgbe ha to ya hụ ya ndị kwesịrị ime ihe ka ụwa mara na ihe niile eboghị ọwụ ha nwa ha anaghị emezi. Nigeria Zoo now in the whole world. In the arrest of Simon, that's everywhere is calm. Everywhere is calm. That is the theory. That is the propaganda. And Finland is watching this in every day with keen interest. Imagine if they have risen to the occasion. I can see without Simon now, double. They will not know that nothing concerns him. But they refuse to do the needful. Today, that's where we are. So, must tell everybody who is aggrieved to give call to Oluchiwa God in there.
Oluchiwa God. I really wish there's a position. I just really wish if I had the authority, I just give you that position, and I believe that things will just get better. Because all this while you've been coming, we've been hosting program. It's been a long time, and I like people who always give that open ground to listen, even when you disagree.
Yes.
Even when you disagree, you pay attention and come in with your disagreement in a way that the other person will understand. Just like I said before, that when you write 6 and look at it from another direction, it might be 9. And when that person in that direction sees it as 9, call it 9. It is a truth from his own direction.
Yes.
But a lie from your own direction.
Exactly.
So that is why it is always good we see things from different angles. Thank you so much, my beloved brother, Oluchiwa. We will continue to speak no matter what happens. I have chosen my own part where I will play for Biafra. And I will continue to play this role until the day I join my ancestors, either in Biafra land or outside Biafra land. Either Biafra come or it didn't come. I'm not going anywhere. I did here. Now here we did. Thank you so much, my brother. Reality, go ahead and give us your closing remark. Make it very fast if you can. Reality, are you there? Still there? I'm not sure Reality is still there. Okay, let's go to our beloved sister Ojugo. Give us your closing remark, my sister Ojugo.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
No, Brochus, we were able to hear him, but it seemed like you muted yourself.
Are you hearing him?
Yes, he was saying, I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir.
Yeah, I heard him when he said he's here, but he's not talking anymore.
Because you didn't respond, so I guess that's why.
Okay, Reality, are you there? Are you there, Reality? Okay, my sister.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead on Reality. Give us your closing remark in 30 seconds.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. I think he's having a network issue. I know he's from Homeland.
His network is not good.
He's from Homeland. He's here having a network issue.
Oh,
go ahead, my sister.
Okay. My closing remark is whatever anybody can do to help in this fight for Biafra, in the fight to get Simon Ekpa out, bring it on. If you call one person in the government didn't pick up or maybe didn't give you a good answer, call second, call third. Suggest, speak. Because those there, they are as human as ourselves. We're also human. Whatever we can do, if you have that capacity to do it, do something. Pointing hands on the government, that will not help. Bring your own suggestion. Bring your own idea. Bring your own lawyer. Whatever you can do. We are on it, you know. And our brother, the Oluchunwa God, I hope he has a position in the United States of Biafra because, you know, when reasonable people talk or speak, you will know right away. You will know right away. You know. So I hope he has applied to get a position or he's already there. So that's really good. I really appreciate all that he said today. You know. So my own advice is United States of Biafra or nothing. We, the citizens, if we have any concern, voice out, reach out, you know, and hopefully if you come on the fundraising day, ask your question. Ask your question. Segregating yourself is not the best answer. If everybody starts to, you know, remove yourself or herself, then who is gonna do it? So that's why we have to all come together. If you're angry, there are different ways you can express your anger. We need to watch the words that we use. Our brother said, we are the one that crucified Simon Ekpa by our action. Nigeria was given an opportunity and they took it. When they took Simon Ekpa, they said, you can see Southeast is calm. That's a big evidence. Big evidence. So, we participated, knowingly or unknowingly, to put our PM, Simon Ekpa, where he is today. And we have to do everything possible to get him out of there. We caused it. Blame nobody. Those that have platform calling Simon Ekpa associated with the Nnamdi Kanu terrorists. Dr. Ngozi Orobe is associated with the Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu terrorists. We caused this whole wahala. And we have to come together to get them out of where we put them. We put them where they are. So, thank you everybody, and you all have a blessed day. Thank you. Just you muted yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone for being with us. I appreciate all of you for your patience to be with us till this time. May Chukwu come and guide and protect all of you, and may Chukwu come and guide and protect all our leaders. Thank you so much and stay blessed. See you again next time.